Maduro, yes.
Vicente Ulive?
Yes, well, for me, the problem is twofold. It's not only the fact that we may have an intervention, but I'd like to spin the question around. For me as a Venezuelan and for the people in Venezuela, the problem is if there's not an intervention. Because what has happened historically in Venezuela is that the United States does this grand posturing, and they start threatening, and they do bluffs. And what Maduro's regime does is that it clamps down on opposition, people go to jail, people get tortured, then time passes by, everybody forgets everything, and then it's back to business as usual. So what I'm the most afraid about is the people that are right now in Venezuela who are being jailed and who are being prosecuted, journalists, NGO activists, and other people that are suffering from this posturing between these two nations. I don't know if there's going to be a full-out conflict, but when you see the mobilization of the United States as the biggest in 30 years since Panama, when they actually overthrew Noriega, if I was a betting man, I'd bet that that may be a possible case.
Venezuela's president and his vice president on message after that New York Times report about CIA plans for regime change.
I was writing to the liars of the world media, President, that are all day attacking our people.
They are imbeciles, Delcy. They are imbeciles. Everything they say about us, they are imbeciles. I have bad news for the schemers, the imperialists, and all their media outlets, websites, and agencies. Today, the political leadership of the revolution is more united and determined than ever to defend our homeland. You imbeciles.
So here's my question, because it's been said a lot since January the 20th that a lot of what Donald Trump does is to get ratings, and it's performative politics.
Yep.
Is that what we saw in that clip there?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, Nicolas Maduro is an expert of performative politics. I mean, what he's doing is what my colleague in New York was saying, is Maduro, what he has to do is do nothing. If he moves an iota and he tries to provoke the United States, we may really go into this big conflict where there's China and there's Russia, and it would be very, very complicated. What Maduro should do, if he's a smart guy, is not do absolutely nothing with what they've already done. They put people in jail, they hide their head under the sand, and they just wait for things to pass and then just expect things to calm down. That's his best play, but I don't know if that's what he's going to do. And the United States can't really invade Venezuela without the Congress and the Senate. In order to do that, they'd have to have a full-scale, on-scale war with Venezuela. So that's why they're having covert operations with the CIA, where you don't need to have approval from the Senate. You can just have them go and do these covert operations.